Professor Zhu, thank you so much for joining us on CGTN. So, the National Games has a strong focus on green technology.
Yeah.
With your work and research experience in green development, explain to us why is this approach so important?
Yeah, because during the national game, there were a lot of activities. For example, the game in the venue and also the audience come to the venue to see the games. So there were a lot of things happening. Yeah, for example, when the people are inside the venue, because of the high population and also the good quality requirement for the indoor air quality, then the air conditioning system needs to consume a lot of energy. For example, to control the air, to control the percentage of different components in the air. That's why the air conditioning system needs to operate, yeah, in a continuous condition that to make sure we have a good air quality. Then if we can reduce the temperature of the indoor air, then the air conditioning system can save the energy. And also when the audience are inside the venue, then the thermal comfort is a very big issue, right? So if the indoor air quality is not good, then the athlete's performance may be affected, and also the audience feeling may not be good. Except for the venue, I think the transportation is another issue because people will travel from all around China to come, like the athletes to pay for the competition, and also the audience may also come from all around China, and maybe some of them come from outside China. So the transportation energy cost is high here. So that's why if we can well control the transportation energy consumption, the overall energy consumption or carbon emission of the whole game can be reduced. That's why some technology or some arrangement in a game can be implemented for improving the energy efficiency of the transportation. So I think mainly the venue and also the transportation would contribute a great amount of the carbon footprint to the whole game. Then I think the government here wants to demonstrate that the whole city, not just the game, wants to have a very good progress of the green transition. It also can raise the a very good awareness to the public that we need to do our effort for carbon neutrality. So you can see that the national game is just like 2 weeks. Yeah, but the green transition is a very long game. Then I think in the future, not just the game period, but for the whole year and for the whole decade, not only the government, but also the public and the public sector and also the private sector can work together to pass the spirit of the national game of carbon saving on to the other industries.
With the games being held across multiple cities in the Greater Bay Area, how do you think this can strengthen ties and cooperation between different cities?
Yeah, because for the game, like the opening ceremony was in Guangzhou, and the closing ceremony will be in Shenzhen, and then there were a lot of competitions will be in Hong Kong and Macau and some of the cities in the Greater Bay Area, and then in this way, then the athletes, the people who join the game, they will need to travel in different cities. Then and also the audience, right? Some of the audience would like to attend a few different to attend a few different games, then they also need to travel. Then such kind of the people travel and transportation can definitely increase the ideas or the conversation exchange between the people in different cities. Then maybe, for example, you have a competition in the morning you need to attend, and then you have another one that you are interested in the afternoon. Then maybe the people will study the logistic. Then they will see that, oh, just 1 hour that I can travel among. Yeah, then I think that would be a very good opportunity for the people outside GBA to learn about the infrastructure of the GBA, and then maybe they will come to GBA later on. And wow, this is a very good place for my settle down, and then for my entrepreneur, and then for my maybe for their children's study, because GBA has a lot of good universities. So yeah, I think the national game is quite a good way for promoting the value of the GBA to all the people to come and work.
So, as a major showcase of regional cooperation, What long-term impact do you think the games will have on talent development as well as resource sharing?
Yes, that's a very good chance, for the people to come to GBA area and explore new opportunities. For the first very important part would be the sport talent. Like when you see the government website to apply for the talent visa, there are a few different categories, the key categories that Hong Kong would like to attract, and one of them would be the sport talent. So when the sport talent they come to Hong Kong, they may see the international level infrastructure like the Kai Sports Center, and also the chance to exchange ideas and engage with international, the sport development team. Then because nowadays, many of the sport talent they would like to play the national, international, and national game for their ranking, right? So they would like to not just join the national level competition, but also the overseas big competitions. Then in Hong Kong, they will have a more chance to engage and communicate, and then they will have more information than know how to manage the ranking internationally. And also in this, some of the sport team like basketball, some of them will have overseas member to increase their capacity to win. And then in Hong Kong, that would be a very good hub for them to do the talent recruitment. Like Hong Kong is a city in between the East and the West, and the people here can just for some of the new members that they couldn't speak any Chinese, then they can still survive in Hong Kong. Then I think Hong Kong is a very good, first step for their landing to get adapted to the Eastern system. Then Hong Kong is good for their first step, and later on they can go to the Chinese mainland, other cities, then would be easier for them. For the longer term, I think not just the sport industry, but also the other industry, like the people, the audience, they can from different industry to watch the game. And some of them, they will see the infrastructure in the greater area. They do different industries, then they can also think of their opportunities and to start to know what they can do and what they can utilize Greater Bay Area for their own industry or for their own business. Then it will be indeed that would be a very good chance to attract more resources in the long term. So I support actually quite a lot for the national game. And if in the future the Greater Bay Area can also work together to arrange some larger sport event, that would be, yeah, very good. Like the Olympics event. Yeah, I hope GBA can, arrange or to hold the Olympic event in the future together.